travels stealthily, ravaging homes, deepening societal gaps, and building walls that barricade the poor from the richness of life. With lack, hunger, and starvation at its helm, poverty is every society's greatest bane. According to the United Nations, 1.1 billion people live in multidimensional poverty, with 27.9% of that number being children. This accounts for low education and, in some cases, no education. This brings to bear the reasoning that the war against poverty is a collective war where everyone contributes a quota to ensuring that the underprivileged enjoys some respite.
When we were kids, my parents, Alhaji Suleiman Al-Ladi Kefi and Hajia Aisha Suleiman Al-Ladi Kefi, may their souls continue to rest in peace. They always encourage us to travel back home to the village, to see our grandparents, to see our friends in the village, our cousins. I can still remember during those moments, we usually found it very interesting because when we get there, we always mix up with our friends in the village, and whenever we're going, we try to pick up our things because they made us believe that sharing is love, sharing is caring. So we always want to share our things with them. I mean, during those moments was when I realized, women, widows, suffering, and, their kids dropping out of school, and we noticed the hunger problems, and all I wanted was, to be able to do something for them. And there was when I realized I wanted to be part of the solution.
In a world where challenges often outshine opportunities, one organization dares to believe in the power of hope, compassion, and education. Welcome to Future Pathways Foundation, where every step forward changes a life. Founded by Saadatu Sani Musa, the Future Pathways Foundation was born out of a need to bridge the poverty gap, provide aid, and support industry. It is a dream born out of compassion, care, and a sincere desire to lift others.
I can remember one of the stories that made me cry. We visited this lady in, I think, was it one of the local governments in Niger State. Her husband actually left her with the kids, about 9 kids. So one of my coordinators came and told me the story. So they went back, they took her pictures. So they came, I saw the pictures and the videos. So we decided to go specially on this special day. We met her and her whole family. She told us about how her husband just left her with the kids, and we decided to help her with food items and money to be able to keep her kids in school and help her with any kind of business that she'll be able to turn money around and continue to help her kids. And Alhamdulillah, I'm so proud of her. After about 2 years now, she's still in business. She's still turning money around. And whenever I see her, I try to, encourage her more. And her kids are all in school and they're all happy. And because of that, we are also happy too.
At the heart of the Foundation's work is a firm belief in the transformative power of education.
We strongly believe that education is the foundation of everything. Education is a powerful tool for our personal, societal, and global development. According to our Holy Quran, when the angel came to the Prophet, the first time he came to the Prophet, what he said was, read, Iqra, read in the name of your Lord who created. I mean, this is enough for us to know that, it's very, very important for us to continue to educate our girls. It's very, very important for us to continue to educate ourselves so that we can continue to have a better and more prosperous world.
Through scholarships and grants, over 500 students have been given a new lease on life, and with every book opened, a new world is discovered. Because no child should learn on an empty stomach, nutritious meals are provided to school children, nourishing both mind and body.
In our foundation, we simply believe that survival comes first. Our children can't go to school when they're hungry, and they can't go to school when they're sick. So that was why we just decided to at least to be able to contribute to the campaign, the Zero Hunger campaign. We should just try to do our bit by just trying to feed our school children and also to pay hospital feed our school children. Like at the moment, our foundation so far for the past 6 years, we've been able to maintain feeding about 6,000 children monthly.
Over 100 women have been trained and equipped with the skills to grow their businesses, because when women rise, entire communities are lifted. With over 1,000 families supported and hospital bills paid for the sick, Future Pathways Foundation ensures that health and sustenance are never luxuries but rights.
Actually, we just launched a program recently. Our idea is just to help these women, to make it easier for them, after delivery. In the package, we have all the necessities, all they need, at least for the first few weeks after delivery. So it's just our own way of making things easier for our women after delivery.
But we go beyond material needs, advocating for a cleaner, healthier environment through sanitation and health campaigns.
Yeah, we try to teach them the basic hygiene so that they'll understand that health is wealth and also health is prevention. And also wanted them to understand that by keeping our environment clean, we'll be having a more healthier and a more prosperous future for ourselves and of course our future and for the future generation.
But all of this does not come without its challenges.
The few challenges that we usually face is, trying to visit the remote areas, because of the security problem and because of the distance. I think those are the few things that we usually have problems with. And other things are, during our programs, if whenever we're trying to, let's say, target about, 1,000 women, before we get to the venue, we see about 5,000 women. Seeing those women, go back home, without any packaging, it really hurts me and, makes me feel really sad.
Despite the challenges, the success stories and testimonials are necessary spurs, fueling the drive to do more and help more.
A lot has made me cry, but one of my best program is, when we reach out to these women doing the small-scale businesses, and we try to empower them with, a token cash, to make them to do better in their businesses. And I found this lady that we helped a few years back. And when I went back to this lady a few years after we gave her this, about, was it 500,000? And what I saw was amazing. This woman is still doing very well. She's been able to take care of her family, her kids. She's a widow. She doesn't have a husband, but her kids all go to school with the same money. She's still turning the money. And what she told me, she said, "Madam, the money you gave me right now, you gave me 500,000. Now I have over 2 million in my account that I'm still turning." So I was so proud of her and I was so happy that we did that. We're still doing this program. And it encouraged me to be able to do more.
With a growing network of volunteers and supporters, the impact of Future Pathways Foundation continues to ripple across communities in Niger State and beyond.
Alhamdulillah, I get my support from Allah and I get my support from my husband, the distinguished Senator Saadatu Sani Musa, and I remain very grateful to him and his support right from the very beginning till date. He's been such an amazing husband and I'm really, really grateful. In short, words have failed me. The only prayers I have for my husband is for Allah to continue to grant him light and for Allah to grant him Jannat Firdaus.
Future Pathways Foundation, empowering dreams, transforming lives. To support and volunteer, please visit www.futurepathwaysfoundation.org.